Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 27 of my Wurrzag campaign. If you haven't watched the Ever Chosen Twitch stream on Total War Official, then do watch, because there's a show match in there between me, Nerd Rage Fitness, and HDS, and me using Skarsnik. It's Skarsnik, Belagar, and Queek 3v3, plus Josh from Creative Assembly jumped in with a with one rat, basically one Grey Seer, and I came third, which I think was very good considering. I mean, admittedly, it was out of four. One of those four having just one unit, but you know, coming third, still very strong for my fourth ever multiplayer match. So go along and have a look at that. Should be good. Good, probably better than this. Wurrzag's in a bit of trouble. He's potentially getting jumped by a lot of state troops, but I think we might be okay. We've got dwarves in our north. We've got dwarves and Skaven in the south. I have had a suggestion that I should just like dump money on Queek and hope for the best. I'm sort of half tempted. The only problem is that I feel like, because obviously Queek and the dwarves are currently, you know, BBFs, the more I beat up the dwarves, the more it's going to piss Queek off, because they have previously bonded over the fact they hate me. So at that point, the more I kill the dwarves, the less Queek likes me. So effectively, I've got a bit of a problem here in that I've made the Skaven, I've made Queek and Thorgrim best buddies. That shouldn't happen. But apparently I have made it happen. So, you know, there's Wurrzag bringing people together in their hatred for him. Fine. Lovely. Okay, so Skarsnik, last time, he got shit done, didn't he? What a guy. Skarsnik was kicking the crap out of everyone. And now I'm tempted, actually. We could... Are you going for Valea's Sorrow, maybe? I wonder if you are. I wonder if you... Let's... I'm going to go over here. Oh, shit, I marched you. I didn't want to march you. Oh, well. Now you're trapped. I meant to lay an ambush there, but I forgot he was in march stance because I didn't check. Laxadaisios. I'm getting sloppy. I'm getting sloppy, and that's why this happened. I should have been sneaky. Should have done sneak... Like Skarsnik, right? I felt like I'd had a couple of good battles last time. Skarsnik was... those boar boys. I fucking took them apart. Holy balls. That was good, wasn't it? I felt that was good. Obviously, that episode hasn't gone out yet. I'm recording this ahead of time, so I don't know. Maybe people were like, that was awful. In which case, you know, I'm going to look quite boastful here. But if people were like, wow, you did that really well, then... And I feel like it was pretty good. Like, you know, slowing them down. I'm just going to keep waxing on about this because I felt like I was properly using tactics and shit then. If I used tactics all the time, then, God, the world would be in a lot of trouble. Hello. Gorgazon. Yeah. Do we try and defend it? I'm kind of tempted. Nah. I've got shit to do. And it isn't defending bloody Gorg. What is it with this guy? He's just running around kicking over my walls. And and there's Queek. Didn't I say go for Grunty Mingle? I knew he would. I knew he would. I knew it was going to happen. The Empire is as strong as me. They can just churn out. Luther, no. What is it with Luther? Like, he's not there anymore. He does an agent action and disappears back into the army. That shouldn't happen, should it? He can't do that. Oh, down with that sort of shenanigans. And God, these ghosts are doing my nutting. I wish someone had killed Belagar before they managed to confederate with the dwarves, because there's ghosts everywhere. I bet, like, Grimgor can't get a good night's sleep without some hairy short prick rattling chains, floating through walls and going woo at him. It's probably not even that scary. It's just slightly irritating, which is even worse. Bloody ghost dwarves. Hello. No. Right, that... Wow, you don't think you can take me on? I mean, I'm okay with that. I reckon if I, like, sack their town, they'll probably peace out with me. I don't think they particularly want a fight, to be honest. They declared war on my war. Scabby Eye are dead. That's good. Gorgazan was gone. That's not good, but it's a thing that's happening, so we'll just... The bloody... Okay, good. Shroom Gatherer. That, I could use some shrooms. Literally anything to take the edge off at the moment. Wow, that's a lot of... Can I be bothered? Fuck it. Oh, tits. Why didn't I should have fought that battle. Right, we'll sack it. I mean, the money's good. I'll take the money. Right, now, if I go and have a chat with them...
Your man gods and dubious masters. Absolutely not.
Right, just for that, I'm going to loot and occupy your town. And then I'm going to... Oh, I wish I could build poo in here. I'd build big piles of poo just to annoy you. I'm going to let that burn. Just burn. We're waiting for... Right, 2 turns we'll get Squig Riders. That's right, that's what I was waiting for. Hello.
The council is disappointed.
Is it? Well... Okay, there's dwarf... I need to run over here and see if we can block... Success! Nice work, Wall Cracker. Not only can you crack walls, you can crack, I assume, kneecaps to slow them down? I hope that's what you're doing anyway. Let's give you, I don't know, like Cleanse Corruption, because we're going to have lots of Skaven Corruption to deal with any second now. And, oh yes, dwarves. Ruddy dwarves. Ruddy dwarves. If we go over here, lay a little ambush. Borgot has got... Borgut even has got another skill point. Let's... I want to make him hard to hit or deadly... Deadly Onslaught. More armor-piercing weapon damage, all that kind of good stuff. Yes. Yes, let's do all of that. All of that shenanigans. Gisp, you... look at this. Stab him.
They won't feel a thing, which is a pity.
It is a pity. Stab him in the face. Hopefully he'll feel that. Have a nasty skull. Oh, there's more dwarves. No, there's Ungrim. Lovely. We've got Ungrim, we've got Thorgrim. I'm sure there's probably Belagar's on his way somewhere. I imagine he's probably recruiting down here. At least we can see, like, there's no one down here. Spike Peak, I don't know what they have. These guys won't be able to reach us. Hopefully we can jump them. What kind of army do they have? They've got a lot of Skaven Slayer. That should be fairly straightforward. We should be able to pretty easily bop that. No problem. We can't afford another army. Scarstick I'm going to bring down here. And Lutherhouse back in the army?
Impossible.
Yes, yes he is. God, these guys are the... Right, right, catch the pigeon. By which I mean Volkmar. Catch the Volkmar, catch the Volkmar, catch the Volkmar, catch the Volkmar. Get into hilarious scrapes. But most importantly, kick his fucking head in. Unassigned skill point. Sly Sweaty Bollocks. Spread public order with your sweaty bollocks. Not sure how that works. Probably poorly. Well, we're going to lose Grunty Mingle, but to be honest, I mean, what's one more lost settlement, you know? Like, you know, you lose one, it's a tragedy. You lose 1 million, it's a statistic. I think that's what Stalin said, wasn't it? Something along those lines. So, that what works, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Well, yeah. There we go. There we go. Rip. 0 kills. Did you just burn that to the ground? I feel like that was out. That was not required, was it? Was that required? That didn't feel required. Oh my God, they're stealing my technology. Ghosts. Oh, I mean, I ain't afraid of no ghost, but they are quite irritating. Like, can not God, can someone not rid me of these damned poltergeists? Where's Scooby-Doo when I need him? To round them up, pull off the mask and find out that it was actually, you know, old man Boris who owned the fairground. It was always old man Boris who owned the fairground. Apparently there's a lot of fairgrounds in America that are... Oh, hello. Right, well, we're definitely going to fight this one because screw you lot. So we lost a couple of units thanks to auto-resolve. I should never trust... I should learn that by now. Don't trust auto-resolve. It's never a good idea. 007. So we're going to fight this battle because I just don't think it's going to... Thing is, like it's like battles like this should not be that dangerous, right? These guys, they're just mooks. Like, they got nothing. We're going to blat them with magic. There we go, a little blat of magic there, taking down some of them. I mean, some of your units taking so much damage. To be honest, I don't think we're going to take much more damage than this. So, auto-resolve, being a dick, hate it. So, we're going to make Morgoth's Mangy Marauders charging down the hill towards the handgunners down here. Handgunners who have actually quite a lot of melee defense, surprisingly. So we're going to charge them and get in trouble. Meanwhile, we're at the top of the hill here. Top of the hill, we've got some boar boys. Now, these guys are all spearmen, which we don't obviously want to charge the front rank, because that would be a bad idea. A bit more magic coming out there. It's looking pretty good. Doing the stuff. So our boar boys are going to try and flank around. Obviously, these guys are very, very fast, so we can use their speed to our advantage. Our archers opening fire. They don't have shields either. We're getting a few missile attacks on the flank there. Charging down, turning away at the last second. And when they try and reform, we're going to hit them again. Morgoth's Mangy Marauders not doing very well in that melee. I'm not paying attention to them. I really should. Come charging down. Slam into them. Now, they weren't braced, but I don't feel like they took as much damage as they probably should have. So, you know, shenanigans. Elsewhere, infantry charging down. In come our river trolls. Savage Orcs charging down. We've got large blob of enemy infantry just sitting here fighting some Savage Orcs. Savage Orcs who are racking up the kills. A little headbutt there is going to cause mass devastation. Yep, a lot of jam just created right there. A lot of units now starting to decide to retreat. Our boar boys holding back against these spearmen. Our archers opening fire there. Not much they can do about that. We've already broken the centre. Smash without these Savage Orcs. Just minced people. Some Savage Orc Biggins over there. Just, yeah, again, like against 3 units, and they're winning. Got a unit of spearmen flanking around. To be honest, the boar boys are struggling a little bit here. And I think it's because the AI can brace almost instantly, rather than actually have to sit still. But we've got a unit here who's mostly intact. We're going to hit them in both the fronts and the rear. And that is one very, very dead unit. They are going to lose... Yeah, they're down half health already. However, these boys over here, I mean, they are just racking up the kills. No problem. The spearmen just can't really do anything against them. Broken the centre, chasing them down on the right flank. We're chasing down them as well. We're careering down the hill into the handgunners. We dealt with the enemy general. He was very easy for Wurrzag just to pummel. Wurrzag actually quite tough in melee combat. I mean, you wouldn't really think it. I guess he's got his spells to buff him with as well, which does help. Morgoth's Mangy Marauders did come back to the fight, and they have chased down the last of those handgunners, sorted that problem out for us. And our boar boys now just need to chase... the handgunners just holding on. They've only got 2 kills. How many did we lose? So yeah, that was we barely lost anyone, and the entire enemy army now running for the hills. Kill as many as possible. But I don't really want to wipe them out, actually. Now, I probably made a bit of a tactical snafu here, because as much fun as it was to beat the ever-living shit out of these idiots, the problem is that if I probably won't be able to peace out with them. If I wipe out the faction, well, the Border Prince rebels just almost tried to go and help me out. So thanks, guys. Yeah, the problem is that if I... Settlement raised, blah, 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 blah. Yes, bad news, bad news, bad. Just bring me some good news for once. Please. If I wipe that army out, the likelihood is that I'll keep the settlement will rebel, the border prince will respawn, and they'll probably be stronger than ever. So what I'm going to try and do is actually run away and let them have it. I'm going to let them have it, and the reason I'm going to let them have it is because if I let them have it, then I should be able to peace out with them afterwards. No, we want to block. Failed. Okay, we can chase them all over the place. It's a little bit annoying that Wurrzag lost his units. Oh, we can get Dirkit Squigs in here. We can also get the Erectnox Spider, but oh, that's expensive. The 8 peak loonies would be good to have. Should we do something like that? I'm going to merge these. That gives you 19. We can give you the Erectnox. Oh, it's really expensive, but I'm going to do it anyway. Going to do it anyway because we need Scarstick on the move ASAP. You're going to deal with that. Wurrzag is going to come back and knock out bloody goddamn what's his face Queek. We've got raiding over there. I'm hoping to knock these dwarves out if possible. That is not the worst army I've seen, but it would be if we could get that in an ambush. That would be grade A shit. So let's keep an eye out for potential Empire armies heading southward, because that's my main concern at the moment is the Empire. I mean, they may be keeping the Wood Elves. Wood Elves and Empire may be keeping each other busy.
Your drivel is incomprehensible to me.
It's a bit rude. Military access?
I will not obey.
Oh, you don't like me. Why don't you like me? What's happening? You just have a massive aversion to me. Well, I've got a massive aversion to you as well. Why don't we let our aversions touch and see what happens? That's what I'm saying. Ratgash, could you please stab the ghost? You can't. You don't literally have any chance of stabbing a ghost. That's disappointing. Do I just go for this now?
No,
I'm gonna give it one turn. Wait one turn because there's no more dwarf armies coming. One turn, then we hit them. I'm just concerned there might be more dwarf armies massing. And when I say might be, I mean there's almost certainly some dwarf armies up there massing. So I won't worry about any of this because reasons, don't care. Grom, you can be I don't know, assassinate people. Sure, that works. Ackendorf, I don't care about. You're going to rebel. I don't care about you. Just trying to just do some damage to the dwarves. Where the hell? What did I tell you to do? Oh, you're going after Volkmar, aren't you? Right. I can't believe he's still alive. Like, he's had multiple armies chasing him. And all the time. Hello. Oh, you're just going for it. Look at that. He is just going for it. That is... It's ballsy. It's little rat balls. Little rat balls. And you blocked me. You bastard. Mind you, we should be able to reach him, surely. Ah, there's... What? Why was Carl up... What? Why is Carl there? Okay, Carl's there. Right, we need to kill the dwarves. You are going to take Carag Dromar. Don't care. Strongly not bothered by that. Right, the dwarves have moved over to Carag Dron. We need to knock them out. We also need to beat up that Skaven army. The Skaven army should be fairly easy to kill, he says. Unconvinced. No, it should be fine. We should be able to take out that Skaven army fairly easily. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I'm pretty confident. We got Grokka in that army, and Grokka is, I mean, he can do some damage. Now with I feel like when an army, when a faction doesn't have any settlements left, they don't peace out with anyone. So if we let them take their city back, mauled as it is, then I'm hoping what will happen is that we can then potentially peace out with them because they're probably quite weak.
Your man gods and dubious masters have no place here.
Well, sure. And I can get some money out from you as well. So, like, not that much money. How about that much money?
I'll ignore that.
Oh, come on. What was that? 2,300. So if we maybe do that one. 1,000. Yeah, 1,800. Good, thanks. Don't come back. Please. Okay, raiding. We've got swig riding. Lovely stuff. Blood River Valley is going to rebel. Okay, well, sure. There's been an earthquake. Oh, good. Lovely. Lovely. I feel like we're just like losing at least 2 settlements a turn at this point. Let's grab... What do we have here? I mean, the Moon Howlers... Don't know about the Moon Howlers. I mean, the Teeth Robbers... They're all Goblin unit. I feel like giving them to Scarsnake, really. Let's just get some more Savage Orcs. I mean, should this army arrive, we will go and kick the ever-living shit out of it. Can we move faster? Underway or marching? Because we'll just underway to Cracked Moon Fort, and that's it. Go on, run away. Ooh, that's slightly more even than I like, but I mean they've just got a bunch of Skaven slaves. I mean, quite elite Skaven slaves, but Skaven slaves nonetheless. So, Skaven armies are a bit of an odd beast because clan rats are garbage. They just die. They don't do anything. However, the Skaven weapon teams, they can do horrendous amounts of damage. So, like the Rattling Gunners here, very, very nasty. Rattling Gunners bad. And these Deathglow Bombardiers. Now, these guys particularly nasty. Very, very nasty. So we're concentrating attacks on... to be honest, I haven't seen the Deathglow Bombardiers at the moment. That's a mistake on my part. We're concentrating fire on the Rattling Weapon teams, take them out, because if they get some good shots off, they can be very, very nasty. So trying to take those out. We can't see the Death Runners. They've got these Death Runners on the flanks, and we can't actually see them at the moment. They are hidden. Wurrzag has been taking some pot shots. He's already... sorry, what was Wurrzag? It's Mr. Nailbrain. Of course, this is Grokka, isn't it? It's not Wurrzag. Grokka's... Mr. Nailbrain has been doing some attacks, taking out some rats, and our boar boys flanking around. We need to get these boar boys in. We need to deal with the Rattling Weapon teams and things like the Deathglow Bombardiers. Concentrating fire on them, because a couple of volleys from the Deathglows can be very painful. So Plague Sense Bearers moving up. His Deathglow Bombardiers gonna get some shots off, and look at just how quick. I mean, that basically reduced that Savage Orc unit to 50% health in one volley. That's mostly because obviously Savage Orcs don't have any armor, and they have their attack. These guys' attacks are magical. So basically, they're just going straight through our physical resistance. They are devastating. We're throwing rocks at them. We've hit them with Ed Butch to try and slow them down, but it's not great. Boar boys on the right flank, trying to flank around. We're kind of engaged in combat there. We've found the Rattling Weapon team, some Death Runners trying to flank around there as well. Savage Orcs are breaking through. Where the Skaven Slaves are, the Skaven Slaves get minced almost instantly and break through. But as you can see, our centre, because of those Death Globes, ow, those Death Globes, that stung. So Death Globes, we're concentrating Archer Fire on them, and we're taking them down now. They are going down, they're being chased down. Our Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins coming in to help out. A little, ow, those Poison Wind, just, they're so bad. Clan Rats getting smashed, and they are running away. And Grokka is dealing with the Grey Seer, who has unwisely decided to try and melee Grokka. That's the mistake you only make once. And with the Grey Seer dead, the rest of Skaven running for the hills. Oh, that was quite well. That went quite well, apart from obviously the Death Globe, which was bad. Oh, those weapon teams. You let them do the dirty and they do the dirty. Right. You're... Oh...
You cannot ask this of me.
Guys, what did I say? Didn't I say Belagar would be down here doing shit? There he is. There's the cheeky little bastard. How far can you move? I can't see. Are we okay? We'll probably be fine. Grokka, good hustle. Let's give you a shit ton of weapon strength. Now, of course, you've got Frenzy as well, so that gives you another 12% over that, which is just friggin' ridiculous. And you get more. So basically, I think Grokka is almost like a second Grimgore. You've got 2 Grimgores. It will. Let's go and retake Mount Squighorn. Bop that. We'll occupy. Superior attacker for Grimgore. I mean, that's pretty much all. He's all about the attack, isn't he? Razor Standard, Shroom Gatherer, blah, 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 blah. Fine. Let's keep an eye on what's going on over there. Now, they can lay siege to Caragdron. But...
You want schemes? I got schemes.
We should be able to run over to assist them. So, to be honest, by moving away, we've got the advantage. Let's give you Scarvet. Let's give you more health, Grimgore. Because, I mean, you've got 104 attack. You don't really need more attack. And let's go with... you're not... Vindictive Glare's a bit shit, isn't it? Let's go Madcap Mushrooms, because that at least gives us sort of a...
Let's get some.
Okay, most of these units are going to be healed, so that's fine. Should give us enough... What am I thinking? What am I saying? What did I just do? Yeah, we've got enough melee. I mean, basically, the only person you're ever going to have any problems with is probably Thorgrim, and that's because he's got stupid amounts of melee defense. Doomseekers. Well, oh, God.
For the wisdom of the layer.
Oh, it's more dwarves! Right, as I said, the next campaign is going to be Katep, mostly because you can't get much fucking further away from dwarves than Katep, and that's my whole thing. It's just like I'm going on a dwarf holiday, no dwarves. I see anyone with anyone short with a beard, I'm going to lose my nut. Just lose my mind. Vallea's Sorrow is probably okay, he says, unsure. So let's get defences there. We'll start building that up because I'm fairly confident we can hold that. Everything else, nah, not really. How? What? What? How? Where? What? How? Where are you recruiting all this from? Is this global recruitment? You shouldn't. I mean, the Longbeards with great weapons are actually not the worst because we can blat them with rocks, which is real time reduction, would be quite useful. We don't really have any. I mean, I don't know if the weapons, if the better stickers includes Boar Boy Biggins. I don't think it does. Faster balls, meh. Leadership for Orcs, meh. Melee attack for Spider Riders, double meh. I guess live arrow ammo, and then we can have longer chains because, you know me, love my fanatics. Can't get enough of my fanatics. Mount Squighorn, we will upgrade you and try and get some extra defences in there. We have to be careful of our money because that's going to be running out very soon. And the Silver Road, we can... Yeah, more extortion, basically. I need... Show me the money. Show me the money. Blah, 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 blah. Fine, enter. I want a world without dwarves. That's the dream. Oh, there's Malagor. He's probably going to hate me as well. Why? But what? Why did that war just attack the? You could have gone for Varenka Hills, right? It was right. I've told you to go for Varenka Hills. Why did you just go and beat up the? What did you go and beat up? These guys, Scabby. Why did you go and beat up them? Will you stop attacking my walls, you bastard? That's it. You can bog off. Right, you're heading inland. Right, fine. We're going to go and retake Gronty Mingle. We're going to go on the attack. Sartosa just died again. Fine. Well, not fine. That's That's disappointing. What's the Empire going to get? Good. They got a military alliance with the Dwarves. Frankly, I'm surprised they didn't have one beforehand. I mean, everyone seems to be just in a big old loving. Big old McLovin. What? Gork, why do you hate me? Gork, Mork, anyone. Just Corn, Nurgle, I don't care. Anyone. I'm literally at this point where I'm just like, you know what? Fine, let's throw a lot in with Zinch. I don't care. Probably a terrible idea. Gonna go. Why are you assaulting me? I really... Ghosts. Oh, underway interception. You're a little bit ding. You know what? I'm gonna decline that because it looks like you're coming to try and deal with me. And frankly, I don't think it's my best interest to fight you before I get my replenishment, because you can't lay siege to me and stop my replenishment. I'll get my replenishment, then I can kick the shit out of you. You stunty, beardy bastard. I'm gonna... Oh, that's gonna ruin my reliability, isn't it? I mean, not that that's a massive issue for me, personally. But I feel like Sartosa... Oh no, it was the Border Prince... Wait, who declared war on the... The Border Princes declared war on the pirates. Why? You've got one burned down, poo-covered settlement. At what point do you go, you know what, I need to kill me some vampires? Why did that happen? I mean...
You come bearing arms. Is it...
No, well, it is now, yes. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Let's upgrade that. Let's send you down to Grunty. Oh, you can't target ruins because that's not how that works. Okay, we'll just stick with me for the moment. You'll probably do a little bit of raiding. That's fine. Skarsnicks, get a little bit cranky. Never mind. Assault garrison, success. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's head over there. Get some replenishment. We will block you and fail, but never mind. Right, Skarsnik's going to attack. We're going to deal with that. Look at this. We're doing it. We're going on the attack, having lost quite a few settlements, but we're now going on the attack. That's the main thing. And now we can go on this attack. What kind of map is it? Let's have a look. That one. Okay, that's actually not too bad, because this is the one with the big old dip in the centre. So while we're down in the dip, the AI won't be able to see us. So we can hit... Oh, they've got... Well, is that a problem? It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Now, the key here is we deal with Thorgrim. If we kill Thorgrim, then the rest of his dwarves can run away. Well, I say the rest of the dwarves, obviously the giant slayers won't run away. But the Longbeards and the shooty dwarves, the handgunners, the thunderers, that's the word I was looking for, will actually then run away. Until Thorgrim's dead, they will just sit there and die to a dwarf. So, kill Thorgrim, upset some dwarves. That's the ticket. That's the key. That's the linchpin of my strategy. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Wurrzag Campaign.